over. Giddy up. Yeah, woohoo. Woohoo. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? I didn't know you guys were here, but hey, seeing as you're here, let's talk online learning. So, from what I understand, on April 16th, we're supposed to be back at school. But between me and you, I don't think it's going to be in the classroom. So, that means we're probably going to be doing some distance learning. Now, I have never taught online classes before, so that makes me nervous. I know some of you have taken online classes before, so you might be a little bit more ready for this than I am. I also know that some of you haven't done online learning before and might be just as nervous, if not more so, than I am. Oh, and by the way, we're supposed to do this during the middle of a pandemic. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what we got to do. So I suggest we go in, let's read that poem, Brave Space. Think about that and apply it to what our new classroom setting is going to be. Let's make that our brave space. Okay. Now, I just want to let you guys know, first of all, I miss you. I miss you guys a lot. I miss school. I miss my hallway, and I miss my kids, and I miss everything about the life that I left on a jet plane for March 7th for Washington, D.C., and never got to come back to what I left. I was supposed to come back to census night. I was supposed to come back and share my trip with you guys. I was supposed to come back to all the stuff that you'd worked on. But anyway, that's a side road. Back to you guys. Distance learning. I just know that it's going to be a challenge for some of us, especially for me. And so I just want to ask you guys to please be patient with me and try to be flexible with me as we go through this. And I want you to know I'm going to be just as flexible and just as patient with you, because I know that we're all going through this together, but we're all experiencing something a little bit different from each other. And so I think that's why it's good that we try to be as patient with one another and flexible with each other. Like the Brave Space said, this is the real world, and it is not perfect, but together we will make it to be one of the best spaces we can make it together. So online learning, from what I understand, here's what they want. We need to find a way to take attendance, and we need to find a way to do 2 graded assignments a week. Now, I've got a couple ideas that I'm going to share with you, but first and foremost, know that 1, this is just kind of the beginnings of a conversation of ideas of what I think we're going to do, and 2, I need a lot of input from you guys. So for the attendance, I think that's a really easy thing that we can take care of by making sure that you guys are checking in Google Classroom and responding 2 to 3 different times to the discussion threads that I've got posted. I think that if you check in and respond to the things that I post, along with reply to some of your other classmates, we can, 1, use that as our attendance for the weekly attendance, and 2, we can count that as long as your comments are thoughtful and constructive towards the conversation that we're having and the content matter. I think that we can also count that as 1 of our graded assignments. The second graded assignment will be more content-based. It will be material that either you bring to the class or that I post in the class that we read together, we discuss together. Again, we can do that on the discussion thread. And then at the end of it, maybe just write a Bull just came in. Hi, Bull. Say hi to the kids. Are you checking out the stuff? Yeah. Hey, don't do that. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Okay, go lay down. Oh, you're going to eat the alligator? Okay, yes, yes. Alligator fight. This is kind of like the classroom management part where the kids in the back table are messing around and the teacher has to stop them. Okay. All right. Yeah, what's the dog going to do? I know you, kids, I need your attention over here. I need you over here. But I want to be over here, Mrs. Durham. What's the dog going to do? Bulldog. Hey. Just ignore him. Okay, where were we? Second assignment, I think can be relevant to the content that either I post or you bring to the class. We'll do a discussion and then maybe like a one-page paper, and then I'll review it, ask some very specific questions, and then your answers to that along with the paper will count as your second assignment. Nothing to nothing too drastic. I would love to try to get some Google Meets, Google Chats, Zoom videos going, whether we can do some whole class, small groups, partners, something along those lines. I would love to stay engaged with you guys in that format. But those are just some ideas. I know that's not that much, but it is still a lot to think about. So again, using the Google thread through Google Classroom, the discussion thread to take your attendance and count as one assignment, then using the material I post along with the discussion to maybe write a one-page paper, which I'll ask some specific questions on, and then you answer, and then you get your grade from that. We did that in class called the feedback stream, if you remember. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. This is my really exciting video. And so I'm done now. Please leave my comments in the discussion thread or contact me through email and let me know what you guys are thinking. Hey, I hope you guys are okay. This pandemic stuff, that was one of the videos I made, and if I can get it uploaded, I will. But I just want you to know I miss you. I care about you. I am so sorry for everything that you guys are having to go through with this situation. We will get through it. We'll get through it together, and we'll get through it right here in the Brave Space. All right, out.